about coronavirus and the house market. Well, as with some other topics, it's the wrong question. The coronavirus will cause a worldwide recession, and the recession will drop the house prices dramatically. How that works is quite straightforward. When unemployment goes up, people cannot afford to live where they are, and they will be forced to sell their houses. Not everyone, but many to dramatically drop the value of the houses and apartments in your country. Very different from country to country how that will hit. In some countries the countryside will be hit harder, in some countries the cities will be hit harder, or parts of the city. That depends very much where the future employers will be and how the future transportation will be. People like to live close to their jobs, and that will be a much stronger factor when we exit the next recession than it has been before. Walking distance will be gold. So if you live close to a surviving company, say you live close to the Apple campus in Cupertino, then maybe your house will actually rise in value, but for almost everyone else, the houses will fall. Black and white advice is probably too late, but if you have the chance of selling your house, you should. And especially if you're over 50% mortgaged on the property, because that mortgage, depending on what country you're in, there are very different laws, is going to follow you for either lifetime or 10 years, where I come from. And you will just be enslaved, paying a part of your salary while you live in a much smaller place, paying for something you had that you could have sold in time. So housing market is going to crash. Get out of it now, or try to stay with it. Those of you who are intending to live for 10 or 20 years in the same place and don't have any mortgages, you do not need to worry. It's the one that have loans on their houses and apartments that need to worry, because they will be stuck with loans and no apartment.